everyone, it's Lisa.
Hi, Rufus.
And welcome back to our channel. This is Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty, where we're following our Slimming World journey. So then, week 7? So then, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first? I'll go first. So I've had quite a good week on plan. We've had some nice food. Again, after we've both said our results, I'll put a clip in a little bit. But we've had some nice food. We had some lovely steak, haven't we, actually, this week? That was really yummy. And although today I'm a little bit backed up, but I have had something ridiculous like 4 coffees, I think a glass of squash, 2 cans of pop. I'm basically full of liquid. But we stopped off in Costa today, so I had one, and then Kirsty made me one as well when we got to hers, and then I had a squash, and then I had a can of pop, and then I had some water. So all of that, and I came in with £1/2 off, which I'm actually okay with, considering I'm not on a poo. And that's something that normally I'm quite regular. I know, right? TMI. But normally I'm quite regular. But yeah, so £1/2 off. I can take that. That's absolutely fine. We know that there's some thyroid issues going on with me potentially, so you know, it is what it is. I've been on plan. I've been probably up to my sins, maybe just a little bit below my sins in terms of those little sugar-free sweets that we get in Aldi, the little humbugs and
two
minty
for
ones.
sin.
Yeah. So I've probably been, you know, right up my sort of 14-15 sins, which for me in the last couple of weeks is very different. So that's kind of not being knocked on the head again, so I'm not gonna keep on with that. But overall, £1/2 off, that's fine. You know, we know that my journey is going to be a bit all over the place, so I can absolutely take that. So yes. So then, do you want to say what happened with you this week? First of all, have you enjoyed most of the food? We haven't had as much burrito bowls.
Yeah.
But we've had some lovely food, haven't we? Steak and fish and all sorts, and lots of vegetables. So totally on plan. So confession time. Have you had too many sins?
No.
Did you did you sneak out to a kebab shop when I was asleep?
I didn't, no.
Did you get in the car and go KFC?
No.
No. I was going to say. I thought you were going to say yes. Then I was going to say you better not do, because if you're going to cheat KFC, I'm going with you. Trust me. No. So you've been on plan. £1/2 on.
Weird.
Do you know why? Can you think why? Can you think?
I eat pretty, like I say, apart from not eating my burrito mix this week.
So if you don't know what we mean by burrito mix, by the way, I'll link in a video up here in one of the corners to our video, because we do basically like a burrito bowl.
Yeah, basically it's just choppers. Choppers. I chop up peppers really small, diced. Do the same with onion, cucumber.
Choppers, is that chopped peppers?
Yes, it is. Chop. What else do I put in it? I put sweet corn in it, kidney beans in it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
some chickpeas. Sometimes
little cherry tomatoes chopped into it.
Salad onions, cucumber.
Most of it is speed food. I say your sweet corn and your kidney beans are just free food, but I say the rest of it, and it tends to keep me a lot more regular than I have been. I say I feel like I haven't kind of been a number 2 properly for the last couple of days properly. Whereas eating the burrito mix, it tends to clear my system out very well. It is.
It makes
can't fit. I say I'm not eating any added sugars. I say the bread I have in the evening time.
You sin.
I sin that.
Yeah, you have a couple for your healthy extra, don't you?
I have 2 for my healthy extra, and then I normally sin another 2, which is 5 for the both. What else? I have my yogurt in the evening, which is plain Greek yogurt, fat-free.
And that's free on plan.
That's free on plan, and I have a bowl of fruit.
Thinking about it, the only thing I would say that we've done slightly different this week is our food bowls. Our fruit bowl has been really high again. In terms of like the portion size. Lots of watermelon, but also nectarines and plums and whatever else. But actually I was thinking this yesterday, because I was like, oh, it's a big pile up again.
Less watermelon then.
So, or no, maybe like the same amount of watermelon, but
just
less
less
of the other bits.
Yeah.
Because watermelon is free on plan. And it's
it's
speed. Yeah,
it
so
used to be
watermelon
free.
is speed. Yeah.
Now it's speed food now apparently. So.
But things like nectarines and everything else, there's quite a lot of natural sugars in those. Even if we're only having like we have one nectarine or two nectarines between us, and then some strawberries
in general,
and then some blueberries.
I say they always say the best things I think to go for your veg, like of your fruit and stuff. I said is your raspberries, like any of the berries, raspberries, strawberries, or blackberries. I said which are really good. Raspberries are quite low sugar. Like I say, we tend to put a handful of those maybe on top of the watermelon, but I have been putting a nectarine chopped up on it. I said which is very sweet as well, isn't it?
So it could be
maybe just to not put the nectarine or whatever, just cut down the fruit slightly.
Cut down the sizes slightly. Yeah, maybe.
But yeah,
I mean, I know it's like literally that's like our treat, isn't it? That bowl of fruit is our treat because we don't have a pudding.
Yeah. I've still got any of that. I said I've still got a whole drawer where before I was using adding up to my 15 sins of a day, and having maybe like those tiny little 4 sins. Little cake portion cake bar things, and just sinning stuff like that, and the healthy Alpenlight bars and or benefit bars. Yeah,
you know the ones like the what they're called here, the hi-fi
bars, but
the Alpenlights, the benefit bars
in Aldi,
and you know the little like what are those cake bars called? What are those? Fibre ones. Yeah, and like all of those.
In what is it? Is it Home Bargain do their own one as well? I think in Home Bargain, but
it's just as nice.
They're all right. I say, but this time round I've cut out any added sugar and things in my diet apart from natural sugars.
That's true, actually. But also what you've done, one thing that he's really good at doing is instead of having those cake bars and those like sweet bars, you've swapped it over to 2 slices of bread that you sin
which
for
is no added sugar bread.
So he has
Warburton bread.
He has a couple of slices for your healthy extra B, don't you? And then you have 2 slices that you sin and you make a sandwich.
I said I often have to sin a packet of chicken, lemon, garlic and something on it. It's a little packet of chicken, I think 170 grams in Aldi for like 1.5 sins. And I'll use the whole packet and I'll just make my 2 sandwiches up, scrape a little tiny bit of extra light spread on there on the bread, and then make that up, and I'll have that in the evening time. So I tend to eat a lot more sort of before I end up going to sleep. And it helps me sleep. Like if I go to bed and my belly's empty, I won't sleep properly at all.
Well, you've been having that instead of the sweet things, haven't you? Because again, for us, it's about identifying those trigger foods. And so for me, it can be, I've got different trigger foods, haven't I, depending on what mood I'm in. So like sweet foods, like those benefit bars, I was finding before on plan that I'd be like, oh, I can have my 2 for my healthy extra, and then I can sin 2. So that's so many. But then I was like, oh, but then I want another one and I want another one. Whereas
I've just, they're all sitting in that drawer, and I've just kind of cut them all out. But I know they're there. If I want one, they're there. But if I don't touch them, they're still there. They're in my drawer. They just.
But also, I think you prefer having your sandwiches, don't you? Like if you're going to spend the sins, because think about it like you're on a really tight budget. This is how we think about it, right? So you're on a super tight budget, and you've got like £15 to spend, and that £15, like each one of those bars is what, £3? Yeah, so 3 sins, aren't they? Yeah, 3 sins or 3.5 sins, say. So you go, that's £3 out of my 15. Would I rather spend my £3 on a little bar like that, or a slice of bread? Like, would you rather have 2 little bars that aren't going to fill you up,
those 2,
or would you rather have a sandwich?
Yeah, the 2 Alpenlight bars, which is like my healthy extra. I can have those, make myself a sandwich, put some chicken or some salad and something in the sandwich as well,
sticks,
or seafood sticks. But then make 2 sandwiches up, and I don't feel like I'm on a healthy eating plan. I just feel like I'm having regular sandwiches, and so it's quite nice.
So for supper, like you would rather have 2 rounds of sandwiches for a total of your healthy extra B and what, 6 sins, 7 sins?
So it'd be probably a sin and a half. Let's say if I have the chicken, it'd be a sin and a half and 5 for my 2 bits of bread. Yeah,
so 6, 7 sins. You'd rather have that for your supper with your 2 sandwiches because you have extra B than 4 of those hi-fi bars. And it's when you think of it like that, you think actually 4 of those hi-fi bars aren't going to fill you up. or benefit bars, Alpen
Not
bars.
really, they don't.
But 2 sandwiches fill you up because you've got the chicken in there, a bit of salad in there, all of that. And actually,
That's it.
That's better for you, isn't it?
Oh yeah, a lot better. I said
So
I'm not eating, apart from my bread, I'm not eating many things that are made with flour, sugar, and fats.
No.
So I've just cut all those things out and just keeping it, like I say, very clean diet. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so that's what we've done this week. How have you done, by the way? Let us know your gains, losses, and everything, and maintains, losses. However you've done this week, if you've been on plan, if you've had a really crap week and you've just eaten your body weight in crisps, whatever it is, people do.
Happens, doesn't it?
I know. I did, remember. Anyway, not quite my body weight, but nearly. Anyway, let us know in the comment section, because that's really useful for everybody. Let's help each other with your gains and losses, your tips and tricks, as Patrick says, from Weigh-In Time, because he's back as well. He's back on Slimming World. Patrick, I watched his video. So if you don't know Patrick from, it's Weigh-In Time, have a look. Patrick Harries from Weigh-In Time, lovely guy, like documented his Slimming World journey before, and now he's back on plan, documenting again. Really, really, really useful. Really nice to be part of that community. But talking about community, I'm not going to say her name because I don't know whether, like, it's not my place. I haven't asked permission to say that she comes to this group. But one of the members of our Slimming World group actually managed to find us something that we have been looking for what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Asda, Aldi, Tesco,
Iceland's.
Morrison's. Could not find it anywhere.
Shops, but in Iceland's or.
Warburton's soft pita bread. We think they're once in. Is it once in? No, healthy extra B.
A healthy extra B.
So these look absolutely amazing. They're really soft. They're pre-cut, and for me, this would replace the sandwich. I know that you like your bread, don't you, normally? Whereas for me, I can have one of these, and that is like there's gluten in it, but there's not enough for it to be really, really triggering for me.
They're not
one of those.
Not your regular pitters where you'd have to like try and like slice the end open where bits fall off and.
Yeah, you know those, because like
the regular pitters you get.
Cheap normal pitters are only good if you put them in the toaster, because then they sort of puff out, and then you slice them.
Without getting bits that fall off, and then your pitter breaks in half. And...
Do you know what these feel like? Do you not think they feel like the sandwich things?
Yeah, they do feel like that. Yeah.
So these are going to be really lovely. So these are new out, and they were in the Slimming World magazine, weren't they? Which is where we were like, oh, I need to try those. So thank you very much to the lovely, lovely, lovely woman who actually picked these up in Iceland, of all places. The one shop we haven't been to in ages.
I think.
And we got them in Iceland, so we will let you know what they're like.
You can get them in Tesco, I think.
Well, they weren't, when I went in there, when we went last week, and we went into the week before, I went into Holland and Barrett's.
So they said that
they weren't in there.
Supposedly they're supposed to stop.
Or they might be coming into Tesco's, maybe.
But they're in Iceland at the moment.
Yeah, they're in Iceland, or at least in Iceland in Leeds.
Yeah.
Remember that scene in Return of the Jedi where they're on with the Ewoks and they go through the speed races? That's what just passed us. Anyway, so yeah, we'll let you know what we think about these when we do an update in the week. We've had some amazing meals on plan this week, so I'm going to put those clips in here now. Rufus's dinner. He's got the Aldi Slim World chicken sarg, and I've just put that on a bed of its wild rice and whole grain rice with some peas. So then, of all the food we've had this week, what's been your favourite?
Steak.
I was about to say steak. I thought so. It's the medium rare sliced steak that really I piled up. It was really yummy, wasn't it? It was so yummy. So yeah.
I said I'm not also not saying anything bad, like I say about some people that like to buy the sausages, you know, the Slimming World sausages, because I do tend to find them quite dry.
But
I say then going to Aldi and then buying the skinny sausages in there that are half a sin each.
Yeah.
I would rather spend half a sin on a sausage,
They're
I
nice,
say, than the Slimming World ones, because
it's
they're
worth
really
that half a
juicy.
cent. Yeah.
And they're fresh in, like I say, in Aldi.
Yeah, absolutely
but yeah,
worth
I
that half a cent.
definitely wouldn't go back now to the Slimming World ones.
No.
Like I say, unless they change the recipe slightly. But yeah, I do find them quite dry.
Yeah. So then, I've got to say, my favourite meal this week, I was quite surprised by the trout. We had trouts. It was actually quite yummy. I was quite surprised by it, because the last time I had trout, I don't know whether it was off or just cooked really badly. I really didn't like it.
But that was really nice. It could be as well, though, that it was a different cut, or from actual bigger fish.
Could be, yeah.
Because I said it looked, the cut looked like a fillet from salmon, because there was a packet next to the salmon, and it looked pretty much the same type of cut. Well, but when we tried it, I thought, I wonder if actually you buy like the frozen, like little vacuum sealed little packets in the freezer section of salmon. And I'm thinking, if I'd actually bought that and eaten that, like little what I thought was salmon, and it was actually the trout, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference nearly.
You see, I could, because I thought it was a little bit meatier, but again,
very similar.
Really yummy dinner. Yeah,
very
really,
similar
really
to the
dinner.
salmon. Very similar.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Don't forget there is a giveaway running, so I will put the link to that up here in the corner as well. Make sure that you can choose the Slimming World bundle if you want. There's a bundle of books that we've got, but there's also £200, just over £200 worth of makeup, and there's actually a tarot reading and some crystals in there as well. So if you want to enter that giveaway, it is running until the end of August, so do make sure you enter that as soon as you can.
Make sure you leave a comment.
Yeah.
So of what giveaway,
whether it's the
which
Slimming
one
bundle,
it is that you want to go for.
Yeah, the Slimming bundle, the beauty bundle, or the witchy bundle, whichever ones of those it is. But also you can double up your entries by doing that over on the other video that is linked and on Instagram. And
also whatever ones you want to go for, you need to put them in separately below as well. So
yes, so if you want to enter the Slimming World bundle, for example, and the beauty bundle, put them in twice, so that we can then work that out and pick that, because that's going to be an absolute, that's going to be a right pain in the backside. I wish I'd just done a really simple Slimming World book giveaway, but anyway, if you want that. Also, exciting news maybe for next week.
It might be a different type of video coming up in the next week or so.
Yeah, we've just been talking to our consultant. We might be doing a little bit of a Slimming World interview with our consultant, who we've been really close to for what, 4 years?
Yeah.
The consultant that helped us last time round and is now helping us this time round as well. So if you want to see that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also click your bell icon, so that YouTube notifies you each and every time we upload a video, which is 2 or 3 times a week at the moment.
I said we've got some leaflets to pass out anyway as well this week. So we came into group with, like, I came in with a tin of beans and some mushy peas and a drink to sit there and have today. And we came out with a wooden spoon and some leaflets, so that we can open letterboxes and push them in.
Yes, like a little spatchy bab, so you can open the letterbox and put the things through. So yes, because of COVID,
Lisa's standing there.
Safe.
What do I do with this spoon?
I was like, oh, that's nice.
You post it through people's letterboxes.
That's what I thought we were doing. I thought we were putting the spoon through the letterbox, but no.
So no, you use it to open the letterbox, so you don't have to touch it and push the leaflet in.
I've had 2 hours sleep. I wasn't thinking.
She goes, there's not enough spoons there to pass out.
I was like, 100 leaflets on one spoon. How does that work? How do we decide who gets the...
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, I might have dark hair at the moment, but I'm a blonde at heart. But anyway, that is it from us. If you like this video, do please give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much to every person who left comments saying welcome back to you. What I didn't realise is that last week's video was the first time you were back on the channel in a long time, like on camera, because we filmed this car vlog for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and I keep forgetting to edit it and put it online, and then it's like nearly weighing time again, and then it's like, oh, it's too late. So the first time we filmed it, it was like, yay, Rufus is back.
Yeah, and I've been back 6 weeks.
And now he's been back like,
7
like
weeks.
3 weeks we've been filming
7 weeks.
Well, we've been filming the vlog about 3 weeks.
Yeah, I did. I
but
think the first
this is
couple
only
of
the
weeks or something
second
I
one.
didn't. I think. Yeah.
No, this is only the second one I've put online, so sorry for that. But thank you to everybody who said welcome back to Rufus, because I know you all want to watch him more than you want to watch me. So anyway, yeah, they do.
What?
Yeah, they do. They do. You've got your own separate fan club, I'm telling you.
No, I
Yeah,
haven't,
you have.
no,
Yeah. If you are a member of the Rufus fan club, please put what emoji can we put in the chat? Is there a beardy? There's a beardy man emoji. Put the beardy man emoji down in the comment section if you are a fan of Rufus. If you're a fan of me, what can we put for me? Put the girl that's doing this, because that's always my Lisa. I'm Rufus. But anyway, that is it from us, and as we always say, stay you, stay safe, stay authentic, and happy slimming.
Happy slimming.
Bye.
Not saying anything, but yeah, you can put the girl that takes her shoes off when she gets weighed, because that was a thing today. Right. I'm not saying nothing. Yeah.
I'm going to edit all that out. You're not even going to see that.